Oh yes, it's that time of year again. Pozo Training Diaries is back for another year. Episode 1 coming at ya. And this is the home. This is where pretty much Windsurfing.TV started. This is where the big moves went down. Push loops off the lip. Oh yes! We've seen big push forwards, big stall doubles. Oh! We've seen crazy crashes. This year we've been here for about 5 days and so far we haven't seen much. No, it's been a very strange year. Wave wise very small, wind wise well sometimes nothing, like glassy. Been absolutely crazy, and I think a few of the boys have gone a bit woohoo. Mark Pare grew a nice tash. Oh yes, what do you think? We said he should have kept it. He's already shaved it off. I'm kind of gutted. I thought it looked good. He's even bought some €30 pair of goggles to go rock running. I mean, the light wind does crazy stuff to your brain. The boys have been down the gym. We've even seen people running who we don't usually see run. Yes, Glito Estrado came back the other day and he says Ricardo's coming. We were like, what? Ricardo Campello. He came a bit later, but he'd been running. So Ricardo Campello is here. We haven't seen him on the water yet, but I have heard he's got some new sales. Yes, what has he got? I heard everyone asking, is he sponsored? What's going on? Well, from what I could tell and what I've picked up, it's not a sponsorship as such, and there's no logos on the sails. I haven't seen the sails, I'm just saying what I've heard. They look Pride-ish, but we might think that Robert Stroy's done one out the back door maybe. Done a little custom build. I'm looking forward to seeing him on the water and what he's going with, so a little bit of a sneak peek there. We've also seen some other new gear on the water. Victor Fernandez, yes, on the new Insane in the Membrane sail. Yeah, we saw a little sneak peek last year in Tenerife, but Duotone have come out and they're producing it now. Limited numbers and limited riders. We heard only Victor Fernandez was going to be the only one using this sail, but Adam Lewis has already got one. And I think a few of the other boys have said it's pretty good. So room on the beaches, it's interesting. I even caught Jager Stone sneaking a little go on Adam Lewis's the other day. I mean, people will say, well, you can't put that in, Ben. But of course I can, because it's normal. If you want to, you need to try everyone else's gear to know how your gear is performing. So this is normal. A lot of the top pros use people's gear, everyone else's gear, just to see where they're at and how everything's going. So there was some sneaky stuff going on, seeing little fins and setups. We're going to bring you some more stuff in Windsurfing TV about that. But like I said, people have been training. We saw Victor Fernandez running the other day with Mini Victor. Yes, his protege. It didn't go well. Watch. Nearly lost Mini Victor there. Luckily, he managed to get his feet back in and go. So the boys have been training hard. On the water, like I said, conditions have been really slim pickings. I've still been on a 4.2. I went out of Vargas the other day. There was no wind, Pozo style. I was on 4.2 and 78. Yes. First run out, I nearly ran into someone. Yeah, went off the first wave. We had a little eye contact and I had to just slam it into the water and just hope he didn't hit me. I was underneath the water, closing my eyes, waiting for the impact. Nothing happened. So yeah, but a little bit rusty getting back into it. I've been on the slalom gear a bit recently, practicing the bottom turns, or the jibes I should say. So coming back here, getting on the wave gear, I was like, bloody hell, it feels a little bit whew. But I'm loving the equipment. That flywave, Mr. Pare has done a very good job with that. Feels super loose and snappy. Liking it, mate. Good job. We also sailed Koster, yeah, up near the airport. It's pretty much the who's who of windsurfing who's in Pozo at the moment, sailing there, and only that. We had all the top boys out. I mean, Swift was there. We had Pons there. We obviously had Marsilio Browne, and he's on some new sails as well, yeah. Liking the graphics on them, pretty easy to pick him out. So Brasilio obviously here, as I mentioned before. Jager Stone was obviously sailing on his own gear, throwing the tail out, you know, doing Jager Stone style. He's got super loose style, you know, small conditions, but the boys, you can see the top guys in the world, they're pushing hard even in these sort of minimal conditions. Adam Lewis, my roommate as well. I say roommate, housemate. Me, Mark Pare, Adam Lewis, we're all staying together. And those boys were pushing out the turns. Little sneaky peek of a bit of gear. It's going to be interesting. Who else was out there? Yeah, Schnaddy was out there, yeah, doing some turns. Like I said, that flyway looks pretty snappy. So she's been here nice and early, although, again, not getting the conditions. You got to big up Victor Fernandez, though. I mentioned him before, but he was looking good in those minimal conditions. I sort of looked up, first thing I filmed was him just busting out a 360, just like bam. And then I think straight into pretty much a shaker after that. He was going for like little backside one-handed airs. I think I'd even seen him do like a Spock off the lip or just something a little bit funky, which just mixing it up a little bit. As only Victor can. And it was, like I say, interesting stuff. We're going to do some sailor kit reviews. We've done it before with Victor. We might do it again with Victor. Adam Lewis is on the cards. Maybe Brazinho, Jager Stone maybe. If you've got any ideas of who you want to see and what people's gear you want to see, I'll try and bring that to you. Philip Koster. Now, we don't usually get an update from Philip Koster, but this year there's a difference because I'm in the van. Yes, I've brought the mega van here. Not quite mega at the moment, but I've got it here. So that's why we've been doing a bit of travelling, and I spotted Philip Koster. Just his head for a while, just his head. But I did manage to catch him on the water. He was busting out all the freestyle moves on his freestyle board. I got the camera out and he started crashing. Yes, he would have made Send It Sunday with a few of these crashes. There was some nasty ones coming off the back of the wave. What we got? I think the freestylers call it, excuse my French, the duck fuck. Yeah, with the bail over the front. Nice little swan dive from Koster. I like the punch into wave ride, into bottom turn. How's that? That almost makes that like seamlessly. That could be a good move. But again, I think I even saw him do a pretty sick turn on that freestyle board. Look at that thing. You're like, oh, nice. So he was out there mixing up, and he was out there with his girlfriend. Yes, professional supper. Not far off windsurfer at the moment. She's obviously been practicing. He's been giving her a few tips. She was cruising around, even caught a nice little wave ride. So watch this space there. How long do you give her before she's busting out a few doubles? She's got the right coach, hasn't she? She's got the right coach. This is obviously the build up to the World Cup. We've got 16 days until the World Cup started. Like I said, forecast not been good, but it has just taken a turn for the better. Yes, it has. The forecast at the moment looks like it's coming in 4 or 5 days maybe. We should see some waves on this beach behind me, and we should see the big moves being thrown down. Everyone is starting to turn up at the moment. When they see that forecast, it's gonna be busy out there, and we're gonna bring you all the action. Like I say, so far the action has pretty much been up north surfing. I know Lewis went up there the other day. He had to grab a board from Pozo Winds. Did I say Pozo Winds? Yes, I did, and guess what? They're supporting the Diaries. Of course they are, the best shop in Pozo. If you want to hire a surfboard and there's no wind, get into Pozo Winds. They've got all the new stuff, 15 euros a day. Yeah, even get the Seaside, the new board from Rob Machado. So yeah, the boys we went up north. It was absolutely miserable, raining and everything. And the surf was pretty average, but we managed to get out and get a few turns in. But like I say, Pozo Winds supporting the Diary. So if you come into Pozo, you need a car, need accommodation, need kit hire, especially kit hire. Those boys are so set up to sort you out, and they're building a massive building next to the shop at the moment. It's going to be epic when it's finished. We might even film Diaries episode number 2 from the top, because the view apparently is epic. So watch this space on that one, watch this space. So that's pretty much it for the Diaries. Hopefully we're going to be getting some of this.
Oh, fucking perfect.
And not so much of this, but whatever it is, we're going to be on the water, we're going to be having fun, the moves are going to be getting thrown down, we're going to bring you the lowdown. Like I say, leave a comment below, because we have got some giveaways. I've still got some giveaways to give out from the Defi Wind, which I haven't done yet, so keep watching this space. There's going to be some pretty good ones. So there you go, that's it. Diaries episode number 1 is finished. Stay tuned. Till next time. There we go. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget, if you want to support the Diaries, you can click on the link. Yeah, a bit of beer money. It's thirsty work, this, I tell you. It's thirsty work. And it's a long old 3 weeks build up, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. You can click on the Send It Sunday episodes over around here. Subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss these, I tell you now. And give us a thumbs up, like if you liked it.